Sheree, a daily goal accountability moment with Sheree Vejan. I am Sheree Vejan, co-founder of the Goal Setters Club, author of the 2023 Goals Journal. My goal is to check in with you and share a simple tip, resource, quote, or strategy to help you reach your goals. So today I wanted to share 6 things to do before you craft your 2023 goals. And for those of you who have the Goals Journal, there's a whole section dedicated to those things that you should do, that I feel that you should do before you start to even write out your goals. And that's on page, that starts on page 17, and there's a whole section. I want to go through those individually in the next couple of days, but today I want to give a brief overview of what those 6 things should be. So when my kids were younger, we followed a steady system of setting our goals. Back in 2009, we had our first vision board party. And from that point on, we met each week, had a family meeting. Every year we worked on our goals. Every year we reviewed our mission statement. We had a quote of the year. We had a song of the year. And as a parent, I always try to encourage them to follow their dreams and follow their passions. It seems like the best way to discover your purpose. You know, they were young. They still had time to make mistakes and start over. Then they became high school students and everything just changed. Like instantly, they were like, I don't know what I want to do. You know, years of confidence, years of goal setting, years of character building. Just woke up one day and was like, I have no idea. So I was like, wait, what? So this experience also made me realize if these were my girls who were consistent, who had 2 parents, who were encouraged, who were motivated, that this could also be happening with other people, people that I coached, people who read the journal, people who were moving forward towards their goals and then wake up one moment and go, what am I doing? And when that happened, that's when I inserted this section this section into the journal. So I'm going to read this. This experience made me realize that there are all kinds of reasons why people write goals. And there are also all kinds of outside influences that can interrupt the process. Ideally, the goals you set will truly be yours based on the things you want. But sometimes they might turn out to be your parents' goals for you. Or maybe they just sounded like good goals in general. They look good on paper. They made you feel important when talking about them with your friends. If you settled on goals that didn't really feel like you, maybe you didn't know you had other options. It could be that your confidence level hadn't quite reached the growth of your real goals. And it takes a lot of courage to set and achieve your own goals. If you haven't started writing out your goals yet, I'd like you to reflect on these 6 things before crafting your 2023 goals. Number 1, brag on yourself. Before you set a goal for the future, take a look at your past successes. As you work towards your current goal, have a mental picture of what you've already accomplished, and that will help you build your confidence. Number 2, examine who you are right now. You know, one thing's for certain, if you've been working on your goals, if you've been working with me, if you've been in your goals journal, if you've been reading the books, if you've been going to conferences, if you've been listening to the podcast, hopefully you are not the same person that you were when you first started. So that is the whole purpose of growth, is that you are going to change. And a lot of times people go, oh, you changed. Yeah, I changed. I meant to do that. I meant to change. So examine who you are right now. Examine what you want right now. You know, there may be in a time where you wanted to be a homeowner in California, and maybe you're saying, hey, maybe I want to move to a different state, or maybe I want to be a missionary. And maybe, take some time in reflection and examine where you are now, who you are now. Do you still even want that? So that way you're not reaching for a goal that you know that's no longer relevant. 3, forgive yourself. You might have set a goal to lose 25 pounds and maybe you lost 5. You may have set a goal to save so much and maybe you didn't save it all. You started a goal to start a business and maybe you didn't start that business. Forgive yourself and you have an opportunity to start again. So before you go deeper into this new year, forgive yourself, give yourself permission to start over. 4, own who you are. Inside of the journal too, I have a list, and I believe it's on my blog too. There's a place where you can, there's about 6 assessment tests that I recommend that you take before you start setting your goals. You know, your love language, your DISC assessment. This kind of lets you know why you do things the way you do things. So take some assessments, own who you are, become self-aware. So that way, as you reach your goals, you will have more confidence as well. And then 5, remember your why by creating a visual. Whether it's a big vision board, a photo collage on your desk, or just that one photo that you take with you on the go, create a visual representation of your 2023 goals. Anything that you can look at every day that reminds you of what you're working on is ideal. So if you've already created your vision board, like we've already created our vision boards, they're up on the wall, look at them every day. If you have your vision board already ready, you can also take a screenshot of it and make that your cover for your phone. So every time you look at your phone, you look at your vision board. So just keep it visual, keep it in front of you. And then number 6, expect to change. Expect to change. You know, a lot of times, if you're buying a new TV right now, most of the times, you know, before the new TV comes, you've already made space for that. You've already moved things out the way. If you're saying, I want to win the lottery, and every day you're playing the lottery, do you have your finances in order? Do you have your attorney together? Do you have your trust together? You know, do you have the security team together? You know, it's the difference when you win in a few billion and now you're on national TV. You know, what have you put into place to expect what you're asking for, instead of just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this job, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this, or yeah, I'm planning towards this. But make room for that and expect for that to change, and act as if it's coming. All right, so those are the 6 steps. I'm gonna repeat them one more time. Brag, examine who you are now, forgive yourself, own who you are, remember your why, and expect to change. And those are the affirmations B4. So thanks for watching, and of course, the best way to get started on achieving your goals is getting a copy of the new 2023 Goals Journal. Thank you for joining me, you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.